journey has begun. The desert, barren and unchanged. This is the landscape of modern combat sports. A new challenger has arrived, BKB, forging a fresh path to lead us from the desolate terrain to a city that is unmatched by any other. The boxing capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is fighting in its purest form. The next step in the evolution of combat sports. Climaxing in a hard-hitting championship bout between Bryan Vera and Gabriel Rosado, competing for the BKB middleweight title. This is the story of a fighter's journey into the exciting new sport. This is BKB Unfiltered. In a city that offers everything and promises nothing, you find an entertainment mecca and boxing capital. In preparation for the arrival of BKB, a training camp was built, with the finishing touches still being applied. Fighters were brought to Las Vegas to get a first look at their new fighting space.
The brand new BKB training facility here in Nevada is state-of-the-art. It's 25,000 square feet wide open. It's a magnificent facility to train in, and the fighters that have been coming here to train are ecstatic about the whole thing. It's nice when you can bring the fighters out here to Las Vegas and see them train here at the BKB facility. You get a good look at them, how excited they are about BKB, sparring, and you see what kind of shape they're in.
Training camp was designed to give BKB fighters a chance to get a feel for the smaller fighting space. The best way to do that is to immediately begin sparring in the pit. One fighter taking advantage of this time is Eric Fowler of Tomball, Texas, fighting for the welterweight title.
My name is Eric Fowler. I'm from Tomball, Texas. I'm 26 years old. They call me fearless because I ain't scared of nobody, baby. All I want to do is impact people's life, man. That's it, really.
Positively?
Yeah, positive. But you know what I mean? You gotta people. You know, we're not always who people make you out to be. Sometimes people are who they are, for a reason.
One more time, brother.
People gotta understand that.
You put your gear on.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
Top priority is to manage the fighters when they come in and to make sure that they spar in a responsible manner. Don't trade. Lighten up, guys. Time.
Is this my new coach? Is this my new coach right here?
I wouldn't take you for $1 million, son.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You're on your own.
Mark Torres and Kendo Castaneda are each fighting at 140 pounds, and both men are eager to get some sparring time in the pit.
Work inside, underneath. Head movement, you're heading one spot there, Torres. There we go. Work off of that. That's 9 punches unanswered. Time. That's it, guys. Good job.
That's the beauty of this sport, man. You ain't got those ropes to lean on. You gotta fight. You gotta fight. You ain't got no choice. It forces the action. You have to fight. If you go back, boy, you're gonna get points taken away. The hell with that, man. You don't want no damn points taken away. You want to get in there and kick some fucking ass, man.
I know, like, to switch up my style when I come to the pit. I know to switch it up to more of an aggressive type of boxer, more punches, more everything. So now I know what it's really like, and I'm comfortable in the pit.
Since its inception, the sport of boxing has made few steps forward in terms of progress. And due to a recent emphasis on calculated defense over compelling offense, the sport has slowed down. BKB was designed to change that. The fighters were taken out of a squared circle and put into a pit. To bring excitement back to boxing, the ropes were removed for better viewing angle, faster rounds, to force action, and big knockouts. This is big knockout boxing. Fighters experienced in traditional boxing were chosen because of their inside aggressive fighting styles, making them ideal for BKB. But when talking about why they are excited for BKB, it's best to hear it from the fighters themselves.
First time I saw the pit, I thought, man, it's big, it's big. Hell no, it's small. is small, especially with 2 other people in that pit with you, the ref and then your opponent, you ain't got nowhere to run, man. You better just sit the fuck down and you better dogfight.
When I first saw the pit, I was like, this is perfect. I don't think I ever want to do boxing again. I just want to do BKB. Nobody can lean on no damn ropes. You can't take a break. There's no ropes to take a break. You know? People take breaks on the ropes, cover up, take a break. You know, you can't. You can't do that here. There's no break time. It's fight. You know, it's 2 minutes without. I love not having ropes, you know? That's beautiful.
The pit, that's a beautiful, funky creation. I love it. It's fast-paced, and it's like quick thinking. Every second counts. If you're an aggressive man, you should love this. If you don't have no aggression, keep watching ping pong tournaments, tennis, men's tennis, not women. I watch women.
Parity in boxing is designed to create maximum competition, where the outcome isn't attributed to the fighter's physical stature, but to the size of his skill. The main event will be between Bryan Vera and Gabriel Rosado, fighting for the BKB Middleweight World Championship, the next step in the evolution of boxing. Fighting for the BKB middleweight title out of Austin, Texas, is Bryan Vera.
Bryan Vera is a fighter with a huge heart that is not afraid of anyone and anything, and I think they need to test his chin because it's made out of granite. His work ethic is impeccable. I've seen him train, and he's very, very dedicated. He doesn't cheat, he doesn't take days off, no excuses. He's an entertaining fighter to watch. He doesn't back down. He's a come-forward fighter, Mexican fighter. They have big balls and they like to exchange. He could get hit by a sledgehammer and he continues moving forward. There's no reverse. One's like Charlie Sheen, one speed, go. And he's heavy-handed, he swings and he has the power, and that's where he is. That's why he's fighting on BKB. Everyone knows he's gonna bring it on fight night.
My name is Bryan Vera. I'm 32 years old, out of Austin, Texas. My friends and family call me Warrior, Bryan Warrior Vera, because I've always come to fight. The reason I fight is because I was brought up rough. You know, my father was a heavyweight back in the 80s, and he grew me and my brothers up real rough. My mom made the best of it and raised 3 boys the best she could.
When Bryan was little, he was just a good kid, very athletic, played baseball at 4 years old, and he just wanted to take over the whole field. Like, he just wanted to play everything because he just knew what to do. After baseball, he had arm surgery and couldn't go back to baseball, so he also started with boxing and fell in love with it.
In the back of my mind, my whole life I wanted to fight, so once I turned 18, I decided to go with it. I had a good amateur career, and I turned pro, and I never looked back, man. It's been a long 15 years.
Bryan doesn't know when to quit. That's why he's gotten as far as he has, because that's what he loves to do.
Come on. Well, I owned a gym back in 2006, and I had some fighters in there, and Bryan and his brother came in, started working a little mitt work together, found out he needed a trainer and a manager, and the relationship started there.
Come on, baby. Let's get it, Bryan. You're in shape already. 7 weeks out, you're still in shape. Come on.
What drew me to Bryan was his old school fighting. Some of these fighters today, you gotta make them fight. Bryan, sometimes you have to hold back. He is what boxing should be. He comes forward, he fights, and whether or not he's winning or losing their fight, it doesn't matter to Bryan. He's still gonna give it 110%. There's no quit in him, and most of the time he's gonna win. And even if you're better than he is technically, he'll break you down and beat you.
I have a conversation with you, look at you. I still hit this motherfucker all day.
Come on.
Like I'm sleeping. Like we're dreaming together.
My style's changed a little bit, but if you never see me fight, I come to fight. You know, I never put on no boring fight.
That BKB thing, that's definitely made for your style.
You can't fucking me in.
Nobody, he can't run.
You can't run, you have to pass, so I'm about to just sit down and bang.
It's gonna be Bryan Vera, BKB middleweight champion.
He ain't training in this Texas heat, man. He out there in fucking either LA or Philadelphia where it's cool.
Yeah, we're in here where it's 100 degrees and 95% humidity.
He's a loyal guy. He sticks with me. I'm loyal to him. We take care of each other, and it's working out for us. It's a good relationship that's benefited both of us, and I hope to see him all the way to the end.
After training, you're supposed to be like this after training when you ain't got nothing left. Ain't got nothing. Unless the only thing the guy in the tank, if a girl comes around, I'll tank back up. But right now, I'll cashed out. But if a girl comes, I'll tank back up.
Like a story out of a Hollywood movie, a boxer from Philadelphia had a dream to make it big and came here to the legendary Wild Card Boxing Club in Los Angeles, California.
Gabe is a very interesting person. If I had to do a reality show about someone, I would choose Gabe Rosado. Good common sense, he speaks from the heart, he doesn't sugarcoat anything. He has a tattoo of Bruce Lee. So I asked him why Bruce Lee, and he said, I like Bruce Lee's philosophies. He said, I don't fear the man that throws 1,000 punches one time. I fear a man that throws one punch 1,000 times. He's very intelligent in the ring, and he's a warrior, and he's not afraid of anyone. You tell him tomorrow, you have to fight Godzilla, King Kong, and the Hulk in the same night, he'll fight them all three. He doesn't care.
My name's Gabriel Rosado. I'm 28, from North Philadelphia, born and raised. They named me King. I really ain't dig it at first, but I started catching on in the gym, and then my pro debut, they named it the King's Court. So it was like nothing I could do about it, man. They just ran with it. Started late. I started boxing at 18. I was at a point in my life where I felt like there was something I needed to do. And I just went to the gym. It was up the block from my house. It was the rec center. And I walked in there, and I walked in with a basketball. The guy that was running the gym at the time was like, "You too old. Just stick to basketball." You know what I mean? I kind of walked away like, oh, damn. And then Billy Briscoe, who's my trainer now, he actually caught up to me in the street, and he just told me, "Yo, kid, if you're serious, come back tomorrow." And it was me and Billy been together ever since.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't really know what it was. It was just, I don't know. It was meant to be, I think. I just think it was meant to be. You know, if I wasn't there, who's to say, you know, he would have came back, you know? I think we were meant to be there at the right time. Everything in life happened for a reason, I believe.
You know, my parents taught me to be someone that gives back and helps people. So even though I grew up in a tough environment, my parents kind of taught me the flip side to it. You can be a part of the problem, or you can fix it. I had my fumbles and my slips, you know, where I went the wrong direction. A lot of my friends got killed, a lot of my friends went to jail. But, you know, the way my parents raised me, when the time was right, it clicked. If they didn't raise me the way they did, I wouldn't be here, you know what I'm saying? So I owe it to them. I mean, my fighting style is just passion, you know? When people didn't believe in me or anything like that, I never accepted that, man. I just wanted to prove people wrong. So I'm kind of that blue-collar fighter. I think a lot of fans like me and respect me because I kind of represent that 9-to-5 dude that's busting his ass. You know, I wasn't spoon-fed. I came up the hard way. When you see me in a fight, you see literally blood, sweat, and tears. I put it all in the ring. I don't quit. You know, I go hard. You know, you're gonna see an action-packed fight regardless.
A fight must be sold, and a fighter must play a part. Bryan Vera and Gabriel Rosado took part in filming a commercial to air in the weeks before the fight.
So when we flew out to Vegas for the beginning of this BKB shoot, this is the first time I ever had to go face-to-face with a guy I'm fighting 8 weeks before the fight and have to look at each other for 30 different times.
You know, we're doing the shoot, and I remember, you know, we had to line up and do the face-off. I remember, like, the first 2 times was cool because it was normal, and it stretched out to like an hour to almost 2 hours. It was like, oh shit, I got tired of seeing Bryan, man. I was kind of hoping we could just fight right there.
From the sounds of it, he was a shit talker. Runs his mouth a lot. I told him the second time we looked at each other, I said, look, if we talk shit, you just wasting energy because at the end of the day, we got to get in the circle and we got to get down and we got to make the crowd happy. And if that means somebody got to get knocked out or somebody got to get cut, then that's what has to happen. So after that, it just kind of eased the moment to where we just knew that this is all business, but when we get in the ring, it's time to go to war.
In a sense, you know, it's acting. You know, you have to, you know, face each other and act like you're about to get it on in that moment. But in reality, it's real shit, though, because you really do got to get it on with this dude. So the fact that we had to be face-to-face so long, it was kind of tense, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, man, you know, me and this guy are going to get it on, like, in a few weeks from now.
Even with the tensions high, these two pugilists stayed professional, deciding that while words can be thrown on the street, punches are best left for the pit. There are other fighters who will recognize their opponent when stepping into the pit on fight night. Raul Tovar and Herbert Acevedo fought previously in boxing and have brought that existing rivalry to BKB.
I had this fight with Raul Tovar. That was my last fight I had. It came out a split decision. I thought I won that fight. It could have went either way.
And I went to his hometown. Robert Garcia was in his corner. I don't care. It was us two in the ring. You go to somebody's hometown, you're scared they're gonna rob you. You're scared they're gonna not be fair. but I just pushed it and I beat him.
My manager calls me. He's like, "You're interested in BKB?" I told him, I'll think about it. And next thing you know, give me another call. He's like, "Well, Raul Tovar's name came up." I just wanted him so bad, so I was like, he sent me the contract. I'm in.
Some rivalries were brought to Vegas, while others were created in training camp before the first punch was ever thrown.
What I expect out of Javier Garcia was he's a great fighter. I give him nothing but credit, for his boxing skills and boxing ability. Anybody that's a boxer or that's a fighter in any combat sport, you got to give them nothing but respect and credit, man.
We all know that Eric Fowler is a loose cannon. I believe that's his downfall. He loses it. He doesn't know how to keep calm, when he has to.
I was coming into this fight with no animosity towards this guy. He created the animosity.
Didn't think it was gonna get that crazy, but it did.
Eric Fowler and Javier Garcia will be fighting for the BKB welterweight title belt, a belt that is a source of contention for both fighters.
You bring my belt? You bring my belt?
Dude, you need to shut your fucking
You bring my fucking belt?
You need to shut up.
Get
your fucking hands off me, dude. Don't ever touch me.
Oh, come on, fellas. Oh, what the fuck are you doing now?
Push me.
I'm gonna fucking knock your ass out. That's what I'm gonna do.
But you weren't gonna do that. You know why? Because you were all talk. That's all you were. All you were was talk. You wouldn't even take a step forward towards me, bro. I was trying to come out there. I was gonna whoop your ass right there on the spot.
No one is holding me back because I'd rather fight in the pit and knock him out in the pit. And a lot of people are gonna see it.
How Mike gonna push me? You think Mike push me? You got me fucked up, dude. I'm gonna bitch his ass out just right here in a minute.
He's got one foot on a banana peel and the other one out the door. I overreacted. I thought that it was Fowler that started it, so I came out and expressed my displeasure with what was going down. And I pushed him. If that made him act up even more, shame on him. He just wanted to keep it going. He wouldn't give up.
Come on, bad boy.
Do we have any?
Look how fat you are, boy. Lose the weight, bad boy.
Hey.
Can we get these guys? Can we get these guys back to the hotel, please? You're gonna end up getting hurt, and you're not even gonna be able to fight. You're acting like an idiot.
Come on, do shit.
Bitch right there.
Can we get?
I'm about to do shit.
Let's get these guys
For the
off.
cameras, I'm ready to
Let's get these guys off.
Like a female.
You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. Come right here. You're right there. Come on right here.
You wanna get knocked out right now?
Come on, bad boy.
Go box with a real pro in there. Let's see what you can do with him.
First day on the job, fellas.
Artie is 6'4", 250 pounds. I think Artie could probably snap Fowler in half like a breadstick. He could get injured. He's trying to wrestle with Artie.
I would have fought that pussy right there. He wouldn't even try to come. He was right there next to me. He wouldn't even try to come near me. He don't want that. You think the little bit of money that you making, I ain't scared to make that money, but I'll fight you right here in the streets, boy.
Is he staying at the same hotel as us?
Unfortunately, I believe he is, so maybe we gotta move you guys out of there or move him out of there.
My name was not made by anybody else. My name is Eric Fowler. You better remember that. Robert Garcia, that's where you get your recognition from. Or Mickey Garcia. You better ask your cousin. He knows, boy. You better ask him. You better prepare and start training a lot harder than what you do.
I just see him as a loose cannon. He starts off well, and then he just fights stupid, I don't fight stupid. Yeah, you're in a world-class gym. You got millions of dollars backing you up. I got maybe hundreds of dollars backing me up, maybe $1,000, couple $1,000 backing me up, bro. You got millions. You're in a world-class gym, bro. Me having millions of dollars, I don't have millions of dollars. I wouldn't be doing this if I had millions of dollars. And who knows? Maybe I would. I love this sport. If you think that this is gonna be an easy fight, or you think that you're just gonna walk through me, you better change your mind, man, and get in a different mindset, because this is gonna be a war, man. This is World War III. This is his last fight, probably here in BKB. I'm gonna knock him out. You're about to get the trailer park ass whooping, boy. And you know how us trailer park people do it. We don't fuck around, boy.
The time for words is nearing an end. Soon their calls will have little effect. Because in BKB, like in life, it is your actions that define who you are. Bryan Vera and Gabriel Rosado, a warrior versus a king. Two fighters, alike both in style and approach, will bring big knockouts back to boxing. For the fighters of BKB, their landmark destination is waiting for them. But their journey has only begun. Journey meets destination, August 16th. Live from the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas on pay-per-view.